What's up, guys? We are back with another video, and as you guys know, we are changing some things around in the gym today. So I cannot wait to get in the gym, but as you guys know, please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my short form or long form content. As you guys know, I will be showing you what I'm eating for breakfast today. So shit, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like a fucking ghost town out here. It's fucking super duper, like, it's eerie because it's the fucking fog, bro. Look like I'm about to be in the Thriller motherfucking, the Thriller music video right now. You know it's Thriller night. Look at that. Let's just probably get to work safely, guys. That's all that matters, right? So it's probably hard to see my dark black ass in this motherfucking car right now. But I'm gonna add a little bit more light. We'll see. Y'all see me better? Okay, yeah, y'all can see me better. I know I'm dark and shit, but anyway, breakfast we're gonna have my feta egg white wrap from Starbucks. White Kills protein drink, 23 grams of protein, and a banana as well. So this is our breakfast for today. I'm gonna brought these two other items from home, of course, and then I needed to get some like of a main staple for a meal. So this is right next to my job, so I decided to get this. So that's the breakfast. As a little, meal kind of snack before I go work out. I just left for work. I worked 8.5 hours. I don't want to spoil myself a little bit. So got me a little cheese pizza from our cafeteria. So not too bad, not too bad. Give me a little extra more, energy, calories, and carbs for our workout today. So what's good, guys? We are headed to the gym, and as you guys know, make sure you fuckers get up and exercise. It's nice where I am. It's almost 50 degrees here, so go for a walk if you are where I am. But if it's not, drive to the gym, do something at home, do a YouTube video, whatever. If you got some workout equipment in the crib, use that. Prioritize your fitness and stay healthy. But anyway, as you guys know, today is our new training regimen. We're switching things up today, and we're switching things up for at least the next 4 to 6 weeks. So we are going to be doing upper body, lower body split, and we're going to do upper body 3 times a week and lower body 3 times a week. So it's going to be 6 days of upper body, lower body split. And how I'm going to do these splits is so each day is going to be a focused day. So for today, our upper body day, our upper body A workout is going to be prioritizing chest and triceps. So we're going to do more, volume with chest and triceps, and then we're going to do a little bit of back, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of biceps, you know what I'm saying? And then, get in and get out and do our cardio. And then, the next time we do our upper bodies, we prioritizing our shoulders and a little bit of everything else, and then prioritizing our back for the next time, and then do a little bit of everything else, and then vice versa, going back and forth. We'll change things up if we need to, but that is the plan right now. And then for our legs, or our lower body, for the first leg day, as my son's back there screaming and having fun, our first leg day is going to be more of a compound day. So we're going to be doing squat, deadlift, not squat and deadlift, sorry, squat, leg press, and bigger compound movements to hit the entirety of our lower body, some calf raises and shit like that. And then to break it down into the next 2 days, so our leg day B will be quad focused, destroying our quads, and do a little bit of some calves as well. We're gonna do calves 3 times a week. And then our next leg day will be hamstring focused, with of course glutes as well. I'm gonna put this all on the screen. I'm gonna kind of show you how I track my stuff. But the main goal is to hit every muscle group at least 3 times a week, and and still do 6 days a week. If we start overtraining a little bit and we feel like we're doing too much, then we might just do 5 to 4 times a week. But the goal right now is everything 6 times a week, and then having those days to prioritize a certain muscle group so we don't overtrain, and so we don't, hurt ourselves or be too fucking, burnt out. But the thing about it too is, with me, since my new job, I'm sitting down and I'm more sedentary, I have more energy to put out. I'm sitting down for 8.5 hours versus my old job, I was walking around and lifting shit and stuff like that. So, I was burning calories all fucking day. Now, I have a lot more energy to put into my weights. So I think, some a little bit more extra volume and a little bit of, more training and, focus on muscle growth, and then doing cardio with that will allow me to, get out of this plateau, grow a little bit more muscle, and, and it's just exciting to do a new training style that I've never done before. So it's, as my son back there. So it should be very interesting. Hopefully it goes well. And like I said, if I need to change anything, I will change things. But I think this split is going to be totally fine. If you guys follow me, like about 4 or 5 months ago, I was doing full body push, full body pull. So I was doing everything 3 times a week, but I was doing kind of like a full body, push is like quads, quads, glutes, chest, shoulders. So I was doing like those days. And my pull days was like hamstrings, back, biceps, you know what I'm saying? It's the pulling movements, right? If I was doing that 6 times a week, just going, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. So this is kind of similar to that, but instead it's, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So hopefully we, are fine with the volume and fine with the training. I haven't really seen anybody else do this variation of training. Guys, I kind of cut out, but only time I've seen anybody ever do the variation of upper body, lower body is when they do like the 4 days a week. So they do upper body, lower body, break, upper body, lower body, break. So I've never seen somebody do upper body, lower body 6 days in a row and then have like 1 rest day. So hopefully, it works out pretty well, and hopefully it's fun. And hopefully I make some gains on the way, because push pull legs is my favorite split, but I just feel like I spend a lot of time in the gym, and I think I get too like fixed on certain things and too focused, and I'm in my workout. So I just think like change is necessary sometimes. So hopefully this saves me time in the gym and me splitting the volume amongst all these days, and hopefully it allows me to have new stimulus for growth. So it should be interesting. But as you guys know, I will see you guys in the gym. Hopefully today is an amazing day. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel this. I know it's a temporary feeling, right? I just feel fat, sloppy, bloated, water holding behind my goals type shit right now. And you know what I'm saying? It's just a temporary feeling, but you live and you learn, and everything can't be perfect. And it's been really hard for me to get back on track with, not staying consistent. I go to the gym every day, but like being as dialed in as I was the last 4 or 5 months, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to that new job, being a parent, and a whole bunch of other responsibilities, trying to go back to school. Yeah, and then me always forgetting, like right now I forgot my other headphone, it's at home, but me always forgetting, or, just not running out of time, but just being so busy with everything and not being the structure I need to. It's just hard sometimes, but it is what it is. You can't complain about it. All you can do is just try to be better than you were yesterday. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Keep doing it. So it is what it is. But we're on a treadmill. We're gonna warm up for about 5 minutes. Got our top on to help us stay get a little bit warmer, sweat a little bit faster. And then we're gonna get right into our first upper body day. 5 minutes complete. All right, guys, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some flat bench press with 4 sets. We're going to superset that with some stiff arm lat pull downs and push downs to hit our back a little bit. 4 sets as well. Gonna be a drop set, going down the weight each time, and we'll try to go to failure. Can't go completely to failure to put bench press, but we'll do the best we can with that.
So the main reason why I decided to do some bench press with this new program is just because I wanted to feel strong. I wanted to do something that made me feel like a beast. And, you guys are so used to me doing incline variations, so used to me doing, the camera bar variations, the 20 to 30% incline camera bar variations, right? But I just want to feel strong. I wanted something that makes me feel like a beast. So why not start off with the daddy of them all when it comes to chest exercises and just doing classic flat barbell press? Why the fuck not? And the reason why I decided to do these with the chest press is because actually this machine, or these cables, are right next to the bench press area. And also too, I just wanted something, quick and easy and effective to do for my back today, because it's the only back exercise I'm doing really. And push downs, lat push downs, stiff arm lat push downs are just a great option for a quick lat movement, because they just really tear up your lats very quickly, give you a great stretch, great tension on the muscle, and it gives you a little bit of triceps too. And since I'm doing full upper body, get a little bit of triceps in there isn't, a bad idea either. So I just think they, vibe very well, especially because the bench press is such a, taxing compound movement, and having something like with a cable to do back instead of doing a bit of a row or something like that just allows me to recover quicker and faster. So when I'm doing this, push down, I'm able to let my chest recover and then I can go right into bench press and then go right into the lat push downs, which I don't really need that much rest in between sets just because it's entirely different, muscle groups that I'm working. So that's the cool thing about doing supersets with, adjacent muscles or just muscles that have nothing to do with each other. You don't really need to rest that much in between sets, and that's like one of the main reasons why I decided to do what I did, and it worked out pretty well. I was able to get a pretty, decent back pump. Of course, not the greatest back pump because, it's not a back specific or back focused day. It's chest focused day, but, still enough volume, 4 sets, great for my back. And then when my back day comes around, I'm doing 8 to 12, sets, and you add that 4 sets out onto the 4 sets I did today with the 12 sets, of 16 sets right there. And so I got, a lot of volume for my back overall, but it's just more spaced out throughout the week. And it just keeps things, different, keeps things fresh, and keeps things more durable. So, honestly, I did enjoy doing that today. And yeah, just, this might end up becoming something that, I might do for the long run. As long as everything works out, as long as, these next 4 to 6 weeks works out for me and I enjoy it, it might be something that I keep in my back pocket when I'm really want to change things around. Because like I said, guys, this is my first time actually doing an upper body, lower body type of split in my life. So I'm usually traditional push full legs, and I've done, full body push, full body pull. But, this is the first time I'm doing upper body, lower body. And if it feels good, if I'm able to get some decent amount of gains, in the next couple weeks or so, I might stick with it, because why change something if it's working very well, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see the next couple weeks or so. Here's our last set of our bench press, and it's the lightest set, of course. Everything is drop set, and my chest is on fire, my chest is burning up. We have our back slightly arched and our hands wider to make sure we're prioritizing our chest, and we're just going to the point that we can't go anymore, and form looks pretty good. If I could do anything differently, I will let the bar sit there a little tad bit longer, but otherwise pretty good reps. My fucking chest is fucking exhausted. And here we go with our last set of our stiff arm lat push downs, and of course try to keep our head down to allow that full stretch of our lats at the top. I could probably bend over a little bit further, my head a little bit further down just to get a better stretch, but all in all, still getting a pretty good fucking stretch from these, and the cable keeping great tension on them too. Like I said, this is just a great option for a quick little back exercise. It doesn't take that much time to set up. The cable speed up your lats, and you can really have a short rest period with these. And you're doing 4 to 5 sets, you're totally good. Your back will be cooked, your lats will be cooked. So if you're trying to save time in the gym, these are a great option to do if you're not trying to do an actual traditional lat pull down. So, but otherwise, the first part of the exercise has been pretty fucking good. Let's move on. All right, guys, we're gonna do some cable raises. I was gonna do the raise machine, but it's being taken right now, so I'm just gonna have to adapt and adjust. So we're gonna do some cable raises, and then we're gonna pair that with some chest flies or pec flies on a pec deck machine. We're gonna do 3 or 4 sets. This will be our last chest movement, and then our only shoulder movement for the day. And then we're gonna finish off with biceps and triceps, and then get out here and do our cardio. So as you guys know, love cable raises. I really did, like I just said, I said it earlier, but I wanted to do the lateral raise machine, but it was being taken, and I was going to do it with pec deck, but it's all good. You gotta adapt, you gotta change things around. This is still a great option too, and the cable keeps great tension on those delts anyway. So just a great exercise. As you guys can see, the striations in my delts. And like I said before too, guys, doing cable exercises like this that keeps great tension on that muscle that you're working. You can do 3 to 5 sets and be fine. You don't need to do any other, exercise, especially because it's a chest focused day. I'm not doing any other shoulder exercises. This is just, a great exercise to do because I'm doing it higher reps, trying to cook the shit out of it. Cable's giving great tension on there. And just gives me a great fucking pump of my delts regardless. And then also too, with me doing pressing, like what I did with bench press, I got some front delt action too. So I necessarily did not need to do any front delt exercises at all. So, I'm taking care of my fronts and my sides. Only thing that's being neglected a little bit is my rear, but it's all good. We'll get to those, another time. But in doing these, you guys already know. Great stretch. with pec deck. I was thinking about doing some dumbbell flies, but I decided to do this because, the pec machine and these cables are right next to each other. So like I said, I'm trying to save time as well as build muscle and work as hard as I can with great volume and great intensity. But if I can save time by just doing things that's next to each other, that's totally fine, especially because Superset is saving me a lot of time. But, still working hard, still training hard. That's the most important thing to do regardless of what you're doing. And that's what we're doing right here. Like, my fucking delts are definitely feeling the fucking pain, feeling the anguish. We're working our asses off as we should, because we train like beasts. We try to train as hard as we can every single day, and we don't take, excuses. Excuses are never going to get us to where we want to be. Now, there's things that comes up. You can't be perfect every day. Things can't always be great, but you still can make a decision to do the best you can that day rather than complain about it and not doing anything at all. It's better to, make some progress and then not make any progress at all. You know what I'm saying? So every time you go to the gym, you get better, then you learn. So that's our, mentality when we're working out. That's our mentality in life. That's our mentality with everything we do. So just remember that, guys. You can't always, be at your best, but what you can do is, still put in the effort, still put in the time, and do the best you can with the time that you're given, with the energy you're given, and with what you're given. So don't forget that. Do your best, be your best, and, things work out for you, of course. And here we go. I think this is our second to last set, and then we're gonna move on to arms. But look at them fucking striations in those delts. As you guys can see, I had to put the 2.5s on over there, if you can see it, just to kind of balance out the weight, so I'm not going too light to the point I gotta do like 30 reps. If I'm trying to do 30 reps, the highest reps I want to do is like 20, 21 at the very most. I'm not trying to go to fucking 30. I think that's almost a waste of time at that point, but sometimes you gotta play around with things. Sometimes you gotta put things on things to make things work. I put 2.5s on there. It might look kind of clunky, it might look kind of ugly, but if it works for me, it works for me. You might have to, put things on things to make you taller. The fitting machine, you might make things go further back so you can you can fill the machine. Sometimes you gotta get a rig shit for it to work, and that's totally fine. Find the things that you need to do, especially with machines, to make them work better for you, because everything is not made for you. I'm a short king, and I'm fucking wide and strong and thick, so you know what I'm saying? Some machines are literally too tall or too long for me, so I gotta put things on them or do things to make me fit on them. So to all my short kings and short queens out there, don't be scared. And also too, for people that are super duper tall, most super duper tall people can't fucking fit in certain squat racks and Smith machine squat racks, stuff like that, because they're things aren't made for people who are extremely tall. So things are just made for people that are medium sized. But to take into account with me, I'm fucking short, but I'm not super short. I'm 5'8", but I'm short, but I'm also fucking muscular, so everything doesn't fit. And especially with clothes, guys, finding clothes so hard. I got a long torso, short arms, but big arms, big triceps, big shoulders, big biceps, big chest. So it's hard to find shirts that aren't too long, or the sleeves aren't too long, because I got short T-Rex arms. And then don't get me started on fucking pants. I wear sweatpants almost every single day for a reason, because it's hard to find jeans with these big ass quads, big ass hamstrings, big ass glutes, but fucking short tree trunk ass legs. So guys, if you want big legs, you gotta realize that you might not be able to fit the pants like you used to, which is totally fine. But you're getting thicker down there. You're getting thicker as a Snicker, so you might have to, throw on some sweatpants or get some stretchy ass jean, whatever thing. One of them things. What's it called? Jean. I forgot what it's called. This is jeans that stretch, like elastic jeans. Cause I got a couple pair. Because otherwise, my fucking big ass legs will not fit in normal size clothes. I think my fucking shit is like 30, 36 or 36, 30, something like that. I got a small waist, thick ass fucking legs, and thick glutes, and baby legs, or short legs. So feel my pain. But as you guys can see, partial reps, we're fighting all the way to the end like we always do. Great.
All right, guys, so we're gonna use this easy bar here, do some tricep push downs,
And then also too, we're gonna do some easy bar bicep curls too with the cables. We'll do between 3 or 4 sets, then hit our entire arm, and then we out. We'll do some cardio, call it a day, and I'll give you all my recap about how I feel about doing this full body, not full body, upper body day.
So I was going to do over here tricep extensions, but I thought just doing some tricep push downs would be good enough, just because it's a little bit more difficult to get in position for tricep overhead extensions, and I just didn't feel like doing all that because I was working a long time. So tricep push downs it is, and usually I try to do 2 exercises for triceps, one overhead variation and one, push down variation or push variation, but it's all good. My triceps are still sore from earlier with doing, our bench press, and now doing knees, and also doing, the strict lat push down. So I kind of got some triceps with that too. So my triceps already kind of worked a little bit, so it's not a big deal right now. Just trying to get that pump and trying to work them as hard as I possibly can. And I started off a little bit heavier than usual with triceps because I just wanted to go heavy. Because I've been going lighter, so I'm gonna want to go heavy now, which is totally fine, guys. You can do heavier isolation movements with cables and machines if you want. There's not a rule that says you have to do a lot of reps for those, those isolation or cable exercises. You can go as heavy as you can, or you can work with. So if you want to do fucking 8 reps with quad extensions, go right ahead. As long as your knees aren't killing you, as long as your joints are killing you, whatever exercise you do, and you're not hurt or hurting yourself, train how you want to train. I always say at the least 6 to 8 reps, at the least, if you're trying to grow muscle. Anything below that, it becomes, more of a strength territory, and also you're more higher for risk of injury. So be careful with that. But if you want to lift heavier, you totally can. Just make sure also you have great form and all that. And that's the great thing about training. That's the great thing about the gym is you find your own way of training, your own way of doing things. There's never the perfect, training method or better training method than others. Like you find, of course, there's certain exercises better than others, right? But you find your way. You find what works for you. And, don't always prioritize what everybody else does. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. What works for you the best. That is really the important thing of, going to the gym, and also do what you enjoy. If you're doing stuff you honestly, truly hate, you dread doing it, then you probably should not do it, especially if you're just looking to look good and for health purposes. Like if you're like a bodybuilder or you got like something like that going on, it's a little bit different. You gotta train hard and train for aesthetics. But if you're somebody that's just trying to look decent, look pretty good with the shirt off, or just slim down or whatever, and then just do cardio and just do the exercises you enjoy. Like you don't have to do shit you hate. I hate that society thinks that, especially in the gym, you have to do stuff that you hate, and you have to it has to hurt, and it has to be painful, and has to be like, I've got to do this or do that, or I'm a pussy. Like, nah, like the gym is a place you should be enjoying yourself and having fun too. Like if you dread going to the gym and it's such a chore for you, then you're not going to be able to do it forever. You're not going to be able to go to the gym forever and do it for the rest of your life. You're going to do it for a couple months, maybe a year, and then you're going to give up and you're going to quit and you're going to stop going, and you're going to get on the weight back, and then you're going to go and do that throughout that entire cycle of putting on weight, taking off weight, putting on weight, like most people do their entire lives, and then eventually you're just going to stop doing it altogether. So find your niche, find what works for you, do what works for you, and do what you enjoy, and be curious, try new things, and don't get pigeonholed with everything, but do stuff that you enjoy, of course. That's the most important thing. So that's all I want to say about that. As you guys can see, easy bar cable curls, great option for quick bicep curls. Cables keep great tension on your biceps, and also the easy bar attachment just gives you a different, different hand placements, which is great for, changing up the options for you. Like you have a couple options within this one attachment, which is amazing. So, but all in all, today's workout was pretty damn good. I cannot lie.
Okay, guys, so today with this upper body day, it's been fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. My back is pumped, so I'm just doing one exercise. My bis and tris are pumped. Feel really good. It's very rare that I got both of my muscles in my arms fully, pumped up with blood. and they just look very, very nice. And my chest feels great, my shoulders feel great. So today's been a successful day with this new program. I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish today. And now we have to do cardio and sweat this water off because, like I said, I'm fucking holding my water weight. So we're gonna do it between 45 minutes to an hour of cardio. And then we're out of here. I think I'm gonna try to do at least 4 or 5 minutes a day of cardio just so I can burn a little extra calories throughout during this workout because my job is sedentary, so I'm not burning as many calories as I used to. I gotta take a break because my son peed his diaper, so I'm at 8 minutes right now, still after. We'll come back to that up and down. 30 minutes done. As you can see, there's fucking sweat everywhere. Ooh, Lord. And then there's me, fully drenched and nasty. We got about 45 minutes in, 30 minutes, 8 minutes, and 5 minutes earlier. It's not quite 45 minutes, but it's like 42 minutes, but close enough. I gotta go. I have to take a 10-minute break to train my son's diaper, as you guys know. But I'm gonna have to take a quick shower and go home and eat dinner.
Dinner is some chili with some cheddar cheese inside. I am having dessert. I'm gonna have some banana cake with a little bit of whipped cream on top. And then to wash it down, just add a little extra protein. Protein drink from Muscle Milk, 25 grams protein right there.